Welcome to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders on 1240 Radio WOMT.
And welcome back to Fine Living here on 1240 Radio WOMT. Mr. Jim Reif from Jim Reif Builders. Good morning, my friend.
Morning, Kerry.
How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Excellent. Today, Jim, we want to talk about some home modifications, aging in place, the universal design, especially as we age. You know, it's important if you're building new to plan for the future.
That's correct. Whether building new or even if you have an existing home that you need some modifications to, we can help you out with that. So why do we need these, or why do we need to think about these type of changes in our homes? Is for the fact that our lives will change, and they can change at a sudden moment, whether it be a car accident, an unfortunate circumstance like that, a stroke. It could be something as a knee or joint replacement. Just age in general as we get older and we're living longer, which is good. But unfortunately, I don't know if our bodies were meant to take us that far in regard to joints and knees and so on. So,
Right.
So those types of things will spark that we need to do something in your home, whether it's in the existing home or whether you're thinking of buying something or building something new, that we incorporate those products into.
Okay. And I also know that safety is always, the biggest issue in any time of, home modifications per se, or aging in place.
That's correct. And one of the things we really see is becoming very, very popular, especially in the new construction, is level entry. So we take away the steps from like the garage into the home or from the exterior into the home if we can.
A lot of older homes have that.
Older homes have a lot of steps.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yes, correct.
And now that's kind of going away because of that.
We're trying to think ahead, whether it's a walker, a wheelchair, or just, your everyday walking in and out of the garage, carrying the groceries in, having that ability to go in and out from, your outside and from your garage area into your home without having to do steps.
Not to interrupt you, Jim, but I'm just thinking out loud here that maybe you're a young family and you don't need a lot of these home modifications, but I would imagine that it's a good resale value, because you never know who may want to buy your home, and that may hinder someone being able to buy your home.
That is correct. It's a great resale item. And the other thing to think about is you just don't know what could happen. You could have to have back surgery at a young age or something, and unexpected factors of life. And then you're kind of set for it, and it makes sense to plan for it right away. It really does. So in most cases, we're just recommending to people, and the minor cost difference is really worth it for everybody.
So what are some of the things that you can do, let's say in an existing home?
An existing home, we can do to try to make it more safe for the current occupant would be adding safety bars in either the showers, the bathtubs, or around toilets. Comfort height toilet, which is a little bit higher seated toilet. So when you sit down, you don't have to bend down as far. It's easier to get back up. Level entry shower can be changed or added, and we do a lot of that, in fact. And we do a lot of that for clients. Looking at doorways that are wider. So again, walker, wheelchair can maneuver into those. In fact, a week ago, we just got done building a ramp for somebody that's has a walker now, and it needs to get from their garage into their home, and we built a ramp for them. So they can get into there and do what they have to do and get out to go to the doctor's appointments and get out to still be active. We don't want to have them be, trapped in their home.
Absolutely.
We can even do things like changing vanities. We can change laundry facilities to the main floor. We've added elevators and lifts into homes, things like that can be done. So it's a neat thing to do, and we should be looking towards helping people.
Jim, in general, you're just making more user-friendly as people age.
That is correct. And that's we're here to help solve the issues that people have so they can stay in their home longer. If you look into moving to a assisted living facility or something like that, you're going to have major costs there. If you love your home, you love your community, your neighborhood, and your yard, maybe you got, the birds outside you're watching every day and stuff like that. Why don't we do something to your home to allow you to stay in that home a lot longer?
Jim, if people need to get a hold of Jim Reif Builders, how can they get a hold of you?
Please give us a call, 684-6899. We're glad to help you out. You can check us up on the web, jimreifbuilders.com, and we're also on Facebook and got some neat things there.
Jim, we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders, the leader in new construction and remodeling here on the Lakeshore. Let their vision enrich your lifestyle. Tune in again next week for another episode of Fine Living on 1240 Radio, WOMT. To learn more, visit jimreifbuilders.com.